All right, y'all, trying a new angle. I'm not gonna lie, this one is hit or miss, and I'm really hoping a car doesn't come down this alley. It really would be my luck if someone turned down this alley and hit my tripod. Today's topic is, would Jesus be a homeless man? I know, kind of crazy, man. For my a religious or what you call it, atheist viewers, this one is not going to be involving anything attacking what you do or do not believe in. This, I just feel like this is just a conversation that's on top of my head. I would just like to post that disclaimer. So today, I was sitting out Chaz Chai, having a really good conversation with someone that I know, and a photographer slash film creator that we met out here, and a shirtless guy. He walks up to us and he's like, hey y'all, I got a simple question. I just got one simple question. Do you believe in Jesus? Are you a Christian? I said, yeah. And the person I was with, she said, yeah. The guy, I don't think he answered. And he was just like, well, me, I'm Yeshua. I'm Yeshua. I'm Prince of Yahweh. That is my literal name. I am Yeshua. Please, can you help me out? Can you give me $1? And honestly, as someone who is a Christian, and I'm pretty strong in my faith, I'm not a missionary or anything like that, and I'm not an evangelist or anything like that, but I am pretty strong in my faith. It made me think, because I've been hearing that a lot recently, man. I've been hearing the Jesus homeless man, like if Jesus was, it was like it was like a homeless man rapping in Atlanta. It was like, if Jesus was a homeless man, would you ignore him or would you take the hand or something like that? And I hear it in some of the Christian songs I listen to, where it's just like, there's a girl, there's a little girl out there right now, hurt, bleeding out in Gaza. That's Jesus. Jesus was in that little girl. Jesus is in that homeless man. Jesus is in these people that are struggling. And I think it relates back to that part in the Bible. Dang it, I wish there were new more scriptures. Well, I gotta read for when I want to bring up stuff like this. And I don't want to talk about goofy shit. And I want to bring up script. I'm sorry, I'm cussing and putting God in the same start over cut. But honestly, bro, we're gonna find a different angle. I don't like this angle. My tripod's just not big enough. My tripod just can't handle the smoke. My tripod cannot handle the smoke. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Where was I? But yeah, I've been seeing that a whole lot. Like, oh, Jesus is in the homeless. And that comes from that part in the Bible where they're telling you to treat the homeless just like you would Jesus, because there's Jesus in all of it. Treat the homeless as you would want to be treated. At the time it said the hookers and the drunks, but same thing today, man. Treat the prostitutes, the OnlyFans stars, the homeless, whatever. Because the end of the day, bro, we are literally all equal. I do not believe in that, treating somebody lesser because of their profession. Well, their profession or lack of profession or their belief. But anyways, that's a whole different conversation. Where I feel like I start to question things is, kind of like, where I start to question things is when people use it to get something. Because the fact that he was like, oh, well, I am Yeshua, I am Yeshua, but I am also the homeless man. What are you going to do? Kind of like question our morality. I feel like that is thought provoking, but also you're using it to beg. And I don't know how I feel about it being used in that sense. Because I feel like Jesus is all giving us an opportunity to go make something of ourselves. So, and I ain't gonna lie, man, when that homeless man was rapping on TikTok, he was like, I tried to get a job, but I just didn't have it in me. Bro, yes, Jesus was homeless, and Jesus, he is in the beggar, he is in the prostitute, he is in all this stuff, but also, bro, Jesus made the most of what he had. Are you? And that is the moral, like, dilemma that I have, man. Like, I don't know what to think about stuff like that. I don't know what to think about stuff like that. Because it's like you're using people's belief to get something out of them. But also, you're making a very good point. But also, I don't like you using my belief to get $1 out of me, man. I can respect the fact that you're not stealing it. That's what the guy was with say. He was like, I can respect the fact that he didn't come up and try to rob me. But, bro. Still. I don't know what to feel about that, y'all. You know, let me know in the comments below. I gotta start doing stuff like that. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about people using religion or their belief to gain, monetary goods. I feel the same thing about like Jesus merch or those posts that are like, do you literally hate Jesus? Would you have put him on the cross when he was alive? We'll know if you scrolled on this video or not. You know how many, back when I was really trying to get into my faith, you know how many videos I stuck around for where it was like, Jesus is going to strike you down if you don't watch this video. I don't like my attention being held for ransom, bro. Like, I think that is crazy, bro. Like, I just don't know. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just morally questionable. But I also feel like it raises a good point, Will you pass or fail that check when it is time for you to look after your fellow brother? And I feel like treating everybody with a basic respect and helping people out who are in a lesser position is a universal subject that even transcends the realm of Christianity or any religion, no matter what you believe in. It's pretty good to have that on your moral list or your list of scruples, your moral radar. So yeah, man. What do y'all believe? Is it right to use religion to get monetary goods? Should we use Jesus to beg? That is a good caption. Should we use Jesus to beg? Should we use Jesus to beg? I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think. This is a really short video. I really didn't have much to say on these topics, but even topics like these, I record them just to get my brain out, just to get the practice of being in front of the camera. But I will not be using all my phone storage again. So I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Remember, optimism over all odds. In other words, ooh, wow. And yes, I'm starting to shout it now. I'm getting a little more confident. You see that? You see the confidence in the cam and shit.